Good night, people. Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to this another episode of the Saudi Press. As you know, tonight is Saturday night, and more so, this is a show that will not be as long as our regular Monday, Wednesday, or Friday night show. This is just preview, or should I say review, and our prediction show. So trust me, people. If you want to be a part of this one tonight, if you want to participate, you have to do that quickly because I promised you, we will not go past 45 minutes. I'm aiming for a half an hour show tonight. All right? I'm laughing because of a conversation I am having right now through WhatsApp. All right, so it's not about the show really. Yes, I do enjoy this, but it's really a glorious, what did I say, a glorious opportunity for the Jamaican football fans. Yes, not just to watch your schoolboy team play today or since the start of the competition, but really and truly, it is for those who continue to support the EPL teams. Yes, all right. Shocking results, shocking performances today. So that's really the laughing point just about now. All right. So again, people, good night. Ensure that you continue to like the Saudi Press channel. I also want you, of course, to share the Saudi Press content and also subscribe to the Saudi Press YouTube channel. People, there are a lot of challenges in and around YouTube, in and around the Saudi Press. But guess what? These challenges we will overcome these challenges. But of course, if you support, we will. All right. So Wobbles, what a name. Explain the Kelly situation to it. Man, you shame me every day. I tell you, hey, man, you are something, man. But it is what they have, and they always have this last minute, which there's final itch on the straw ever since the great Fergie was alive and well in the football scenario. So of course, that's how it is. But people, as I said, as you come on, just hit the like button. It's very important that you like the channel, yes, and share it. If this is your first time, I also ask that you continue to support the Saudi Chris channel. All right, people, I support. I am appreciative of your support. I can't tell you how much. I must share this with you today. I must say that I am now uploaded. I have uploaded 250 videos since the start of this YouTube channel last year, October. Okay, so it was last year, October. Last year, October, I think it was the mid October when this channel was started. All right, and I also want to say to you right now, if you notice, and I must say thank you to all of you because I am now in the 1,000 bracket of subscribers. All right, but in the 1,000 bracket of subscribers. All right, Wobbles, I'm gonna get into that, but just give me a few minutes. We're gonna look briefly at that situation with Kellits as well, but for sure, I'm gonna take a bigger look. I'm gonna take a deeper look, and what would I say? Oh boy! Every time I think about it, though, there's just this little um, unjust, yes, where I believe this is not justifying real challenges in schoolboy football, especially as it relates to punishment. Yes, the big question out there and the big topic I must say to you, everyone who I've spoken to since morning as it relates to this topic, right? As it relates to Kellits and the ban situation between Kellits and Inzunai. People are now saying, based on what I have said before, and they knew it long time, that it's not a level playing field. It's not a level playing field. All right? So, since you want it, I'm just gonna try and see if I can put it out there. We're gonna read it. I will read it through if you are able to see it. And I'm thinking that everybody by now have it. So let us see if I can find some wobbles. Again, people, there are some very interesting shows. Tonight I want to look at these predictions we had last night. Right now I have not gotten maybe about 60% of the games, the results that was played today. Yes, so those results are not all in just now, but we will take a look at them. All right, so give me a chance. Let me see how quickly I can bring up that press release. It's coming up. Boy, I can imagine. I don't know what to how to really say this, because I don't want to get myself in any trouble. Yes, but it is public knowledge. It is out there, so why not? All right, so people, let me get into it. So it's coming up, Mr. Roberts. Coming up, coming up. So remember, I'm not going deep into this situation because Monday night, I promise me, I hope that this doesn't take up all my Monday night show, but definitely that is what we'll be looking at Monday night. All right, this is right. Oh, I don't understand. What is this car saying? Let me check it. Actually, so hold on. Where is it? Okay. All right. So now I have the press release up, and make sure people remember we don't have a lot of time. All right. So here you go. So what happens if you don't get it? Try and look into it right now. All right. So press release it is. Re Isa Digital Manning Cup / Water Dacaster Cup competition. And let me read. The Intersecondary Sports Association's disciplinary committee met on Friday, October 6, yes, October 6, 2023, to investigate the use of ineligible players by Inzud High in the Manning Cup and Kellits High of the Dacaster Cup. The disciplinary committee found that both schools had used an eligible player, and so it's one each of them used, all right, in their respective competitions. Based on the severity of the offense, the following rulings were made. So I want you to get this part clear enough. They said based on the severity, people, the severity. Look at it. I'm trying to highlight it. So from you see that, say it's a heavy ruling, based on what transpired before. All right. So we continue to look at it then. Listen now. Both Inzuda and Kellits have been suspended for the remainder of the 2023 Manning Cup and Dacaster Cup competition, respectively, with immediate effect. Both Inzud High and Kellits have been barred from participating in the 2024 Manning and Dacaster Cup competition. So they can't play next year. And I don't think they even have the opportunity to file what you call now an injunction. Maybe that is the term. Or even, to try and get their ears or their views or whatever be heard in a defense. There's no defense for them. So they are out. The suspension, and people, listen, the suspension only applies to the Manning and the Dacaster Cup competitions. Maybe, people, just maybe, if this is so bad, and this is that is around competitions, maybe this ruling could have been going right across the board to all ISA sports. If it is so bad. Well, let's not confuse ourselves. Just a thought. ISA will continue to will continue its investigation into the breaches committed by both schools and, where applicable, apply appropriate sanctions to any individuals found to be complicit in this matter. I like that part. That is the part that is very interesting. That is where I will support 100%. Listen again, people. They say ISA will continue its investigation into the breaches committed by both schools and, where applicable, apply appropriate sanctions to individuals found to be complicit in this matter. And this is very, very clear. This is important. All right. I am just wondering though, why couldn't this aspect, this little paragraph here, be applied to those situations we had before? Is it that they're not severe? All right. Now, this is where I think the explanation is needed, people. This is where I think the explanation is needed. Now, where's the other part? I'm trying to get that down to the other part. What's going on? All right, there's another aspect of it that is not coming up right now. And I'm going to read as follows. I'll read it as follows because you see, when these things come out, many of us interested, we want to know the root, we want to get into the root of it. And I'm sure that the same Issa here want to get into the root. And that's what they are saying. That is what Issa is saying. They are not leaving any stone unturned. They want to get into it. So everybody else who involved will be sanctioned. And that is important. They should be sanctioned. Can't be just the students, people. They don't put these information in. They don't register themselves. Yes, they might provide details or wrong information, but it is with us. It is with ISA. It is the leadership of the school should take note of these information. Right? It is. So this is what I'm trying to get out here now. Why is it these people are not important? Why is it that the information towards these people are not important? All right, which is the best way to add this now? All right, people, I'm trying to get it out in a nice way, but it's not coming up. So I'm going to read to you the case. All right. Now, Issa explained the reason why the schools were banned. All right. Listen to it now. Different circumstances for each case. And there are 3 cases, or 4 cases if you want to put it. 2 of those 4 cases are twin. But the first one, case number 1, player registration registered but did not meet eligibility criteria. Listen again. Player registered but did not meet eligibility criteria. But so that player reached, eligible, he was registered. Was he duly registered? But he didn't reach the criteria. All right, so that's player 1. Now, I am linking that case to Jamaica College because that was the first case. Wrong or right? Let me know. Put it in the comments. Wobbles, you following? Make sure. Case number 2, players. And it is said players because it is players from Heidel. So I suspect that this case is with Heidel. Players registration incomplete and allowed to play based on misinterpretation of the rules. Players registration incomplete and was allowed to play based on misinterpretation of the rule. Who allowed these players to play? Who gave them the go-ahead so that they can play, even though the registrations were incomplete? Those are the questions that needed to be answered. Case 3, and they twin case 3 and 4. So case 3 and 4, which I believe, in my understanding, is Kellitz and Inzu. No, players not registered nor eligible to play, but fraudulent present ID to participate. People, I want them to understand what I'm saying. So this is a criminal investigation, it seems, So that's why it couldn't finish. That's why it's not finished yet. The players not registered, So Kellitz and Inzo, use player who them never register, who is not see on the registration. But they were able to play because they have IDs. Who the hell under the sun would be able, yes, to present these IDs? Who? From Kellitz High School. Who? Representing Issa. Who is responsible to making these fraudulent IDs? Remember, all these players at a game, before a game, are checked off by the referees. They are checked off by their coaches, or team managers. So the IDs seems to be similar or the same of what Issa does. This is why I tell you that Monday night I'll be going deeper in this one. And trust me, I need to understand fully because I am not clear. And I'm not clear. It's not the ruling that I am not clear on, but the disparity which I'm picking up, I don't clear on that. B. Douglas, good night, Sir D. I am not clear on that at all. So the statement is saying that clearly the same punishment could not be applicable in all cases. That's what it is saying. Now, people, if you look at case 4, the term fraudulent is a fraud. So they use IDs that represents Issa IDs to play. But the question though, in the previous cases, or let me say previous case, because I am interested in one particular case in terms of comparison. The JC case, people, the JC case. And again, you see why I was calling out for Issa to put out, to let it known which aspect of the eligibility or ineligibility these schools breach. It is important because look at it now. So you're leaving us, yes, to draw our own opinions, yes, to have our own interpretation of what you put out. I don't think they would take that stance on one of these traditional schools. I'm not gonna say no, I'm not gonna say that no because it happened already. But I have said before that I am sure, in my own view, just being a petty, just being petty. I said that if this instances happen to a Kellitz, remember me? I even used the Kellitz. If this thing happened to Kellitz, I just use it as an example. To a Kellitz, a Claude McKay, I was using it because of those are the minnows who were getting some big hits in terms of, lost goal scoring against them. I was just using them as an example, people. And see it come now. You see where it comes? Now that fraudulent issue, and I'm asking again. I remember when I did the show, and person, I think there's one person who came out to say that school seems that they use fraudulent information. So I'm gonna get it, people, and I'm leaving this on Monday because I'm saying to you, I want to know from ISA or the powers that be, what were the issue? What are the issues in terms of the ineligibility route? What are the issues that all these schools in the cases find themselves in? Because remember now, they are saying that based on the severity of the case, based on the severity of the situation, that is how they punish it. But we don't know what it is. So fraudulent ID, yes, that's serious. Very, very serious. But is it that these players are not schoolboys? Are these players are from a different school, but they use them because they know that they would be able to play? Are these players over age? What are the issues, people? Monday night, people. I hope I'm saying that I maybe don't explain the way you want it, Wobbles. I'm not sure I may explain the way because I don't want to go further in it. But Monday night, I will go to the bottom of this. All right? And there are some things that I know, people don't feel no way. Wobbles, there are some information that I am sure I know, and they are classified information. But hear me out Monday night. Join the show early Monday night, and we'll have a talk on it. All right. Blessings. Campbell, are you here? Tom Stranger, are you here? People, I think up to me today, I know me can understand how it happened. Trust me. I really can't understand. So I was supposed to do as I went to the Dinthill Charlemont game, people. I went to the Dinthill Charlemont game, but I went late. I had the game to start at 3 o'clock. That's what the latest pictures that I saw. So I made some other plans, moving around, and said that I would reach there at 2:50. And if you look at the stream that I planned, I put it out there for 2:50. Only to know, rushing, traffic and all of that even caught me. So bad thing, it's still late for the 3 o'clock game. But when I reached there, the second half was starting. To my belief, I think it is a game about to start. Well, I was sitting up, the linesman said to me, but sorry, Chris, you're late. I said, yeah, man, but at least me will catch you. He said, catch what? This is the second half. I said, you're crazy. No, because I was not monitoring the different groups and the information. The game was rescheduled and put forward to 2 o'clock. And I tell people, a whole heap of people may talk to show today, and not one person said it to me. Not one person said it to me that it is at 2 o'clock. So I only catch the second half. When I reached there, people, the place dark. Because when I went there and I said, this game will not finish tonight. That's what I said, based on how the place was dark. There was a few rolling thunders, so I was very nervous. I never wanted to set up, People, when they set up, me yell, but there were no lightning. No lightning. But the place was dark and the thunder rolled about 2 times. And I'm wondering, so when I was doing it, I was far away, just a fingertip touching the mountain. The handle of the tripod stand is just my fingertip. Because I was nervous. But anyway, let me apologize for that. All right? Let me apologize for that. Results show, people. Results show. We're just going to look at the Manning Cup results show. Manning Cup. And I say that because we started out our prediction show last night on Manning Cup. So I have a few Manning Cup scores. All right. Just a few Manning Cup scores. And the first one we're looking at tonight, all right, it was Heidel 2, Calabar 1. You know, I think I predicted a 1-1 draw for this one. Champion Osemati, I predicted champion to beat Osemati 3 goals to 0, but the win column is still there, so they never scored the goals. St. George's Waterford, I think I had St. George's to win by 4 clear goals, yes. St. Diego Ascot is, I think I called right, 4-0 to St. Diego. Those are the scores that I received today from the Manning Cup, my people, from the Manning Cup. No. Oh my God, we're 26 minutes gone now, we don't halfway show. the the no, it's not this, not this at all. Come on, people. Come on, help me out here. All right. The Costa Cup competition. The first, oh my God, this wasn't the first game. But let me go from what I have first. In the Da Costa Cup, the scores. Mayday hosts the Carteret College. Mayday hosts the Carteret College people. So I have made yes, I think I had them for a draw, a 1-1 draw. Mayday and the Carteret College. So I've lost that one. So 4-0 it is the Carteret College beat Mayday at their home. All right. Now the second match I looked at, I have never gotten a clearer, a big chance bet. And I'm going to say bet, I'm not in the gambling bet, but that's on my prediction. Clarendon College smash Claude McKay by 15 goals to 0. I remember last night, and let me give you some other prediction that we had on the show. All right. Tom Stranger said that CC will win 4-0. Was it 4-0? Hold on, let me get it right. Yeah, man. I say 15-0. Mark say 8-0. It was no, I lie, I'll tell you now. The Clarendon College, it was like 6-0 to Mark, not to Mark, to Tom Stranger, and also Campbell say 7-0. I say 15-0. So give me a big clap, man. I deserve it, man. 15-0. You know, I am following the trend of how these school play. All right. And remember now, people, Edinal game never played because Kelly's got nick out. All right. So the other game coming up. We're gonna look at where I'm seeing some scores now. Not well, I don't see a lot of scores, but I know some scores. Enid Bennett, Ureton High, 0-0. I had Enid Bennett to win by 3 goals to 1. That was the score that I had. 3-1. Make sure I get them score right, you know, because it's true me on a roll. Dinthill versus Charlemont game. I had that game, people. I had that game that Dinthill will win by 4 goals to 2. You remember that? 4 goals to 2 was my prediction for the Dinthill game. Yes. But I was laughed at really. Giving Charlemont 2. You remember that, Campbell? But the thing is, even though I said 4-2, that means that 6 goals supposed to score in that match, right? So 7 score in the match, but all 7 is to Dinthill. No, people, this was one of the most disappointing results for me for the entire competition. I said it before, and I think I stand by it, that whenever Charlemont and Dinthill play, you always get an exciting game. You always get a good matchup. It may never be a classic game, but you get a good tussle matchup. Today, this afternoon, there were no tussling at all. When I just got at the game, what I was seeing, hearing 5-0 at halftime, I said, no man, something must be wrong. I give you a joke. I said to the linesman, the assistant, to me, I said, Mr. Referee, what's going on? Referee said, me don't know neither. I said, how could you not know? And you're here from the start. I said, I can't tell you, I don't know, but one thing I can say, Charlemont not doing anything. Not doing anything. People, it was like a training session. You know, when you have, like at this time, you're probably training your under 14 and under 16 teams. And you know, you use the Dakar stack up to give them a practice match in training. That's how it was going. Up, RR, blessings, my boss. That's how it looks. You know, people, remember to hit the like button, you know, man. Hit the like button as you're coming in. All right, RR, you're a monitor the team. Yes, so that's how it looks. I was wondering if it was like a under 14 team playing against a strong Dinthill 11. And I must say, I was sorry for them. There were no fighting from the Charlemont players. Not a fight. What could have gone wrong? What could have gone wrong, people? The Charlemont team, when I went there, I saw them playing in blue and white, blue, gold and white, something like that. I said, where them get this color from, man? I asked Christian if it was Pembroke Hall with eligible players, right? See what happened to Kellett. These are the questions. These are the questions that people are asking. And we will continue to ask until we get a definite answer. I said to you, I said that I want to do this on Monday night. We'll go deeper. Because you know what happened? I will try to see if I can get the different punishment for the different what do you say now? Situations, yes, or breaches. So let's say ineligibility for grades is a ban for the player, and ineligibility for age is a ban for the school. Someone else. So until we get that, now go on easy, all right? So we can always boil up and put our perspective. You will hear other things, and I'm sure that other shows are probably going on now, you know, that will hit him. So information is out there, man. We need the Eastern president on the show. Yes, you're right, and I'm sure that he will grace this on the Chris show, you know. But as I said to you, it's not easy for me to get Mr. Wellington 2 times for the term on the show. So I'm gonna try my very best to gauge it to see when can I have him so we can get up, because we don't want to get him Monday night and come next week there's a barrage of information, a barrage of questions that we need answer to. You understand? So give it a little patience on that. We'll get it. Or before that, if possible, you know, we want to get a man like Mr. Johan Scott, who is very close to these things in the East, all right? And he's very knowledgeable on it, you know, I'm sure that he will be able to capture it. Well, all right, so let's go now. The Charlemont team, what I'm saying, man. I interviewed the coach, and I'm gonna try and play that interview. How can I get this? I interviewed the coach, people, of the Charlemont team, and there was a classic excuse. Victory, feeling good. There's a classic. I'll be playing it So you need to listen carefully. Yes, you'll be listening clearly. Hope you can hear it when it's. All right, hold on. So I'm just gonna play that video. One thing with this iPad, you know, man, it's full of style, you know. All right, while I get it up, as I say, I just want to play, and you hear it's just the audio I'm giving up right now. So get the audio in. All right. A very, very poor game, bad results. What's your take on today's game?
Well, you have to give credit where credit due. You can really say that the Dinthill team is far experienced, far better than us, and we tried our best. I mean, the pitch played a significant role. This pitch is really a massive size field, and we just couldn't cover the ground quickly enough in the heat, and that contributed to the big loss.
So, your pitch at home, you have the space to get the maximum, I believe, pitch. What happened? Is it that the size that you train on is far less than this one?
Yes, the size that we train on is far less than this one. We had to ensure that we could get the best from, because we tried to see who could maximize our points at our own goal, seeing that all our players and the whole preparation on the team wasn't the best. We didn't start early enough, we didn't get everything correct, and we just tried to put in the work. We've lost, and it's difficult, impossible for us to go through the zone, but we have to keep our heads high, and we have to look for the next 3 games and try to get a positive result from those games.
Really disappointing results, really disappointing game. But
it's a disappointing result, but I wouldn't say it's a disappointing game. Would have loved to play better, yeah.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, the youngsters tried. Remember, when you look at this team, a large percentage of them can play up to. A number of them will drop back down to the under 16. So a lot of them have 2 to 3 years. I know most of them, based on the grade, we probably don't have them for them last year, but I'm expecting these boys by next year, if all goes well, I'm expecting these boys to be the top team in this zone.
Okay, very good. All right, so not too disappointed then. There's a future plan, and I hope for the best. You have the same Dinthill team on Monday for that rescheduled game.
No, people, that's a part of the interview that I took with Coach Meeks from Charlemont after that 7-0 thrashing by Dinthill. Now, what caught me is that he mentioned the size of the pitch, people. But the fact of the matter is, in preparation, and you're going to a particular, and game plans are very important. So I couldn't understand why that was a major factor in that same pitch. At Charlemont, there's enough space for him to get any size pitch he wants. So it would have been in his interest and the team's interest going to Dinthill, at least getting 2 days of training and a big pitch, just to ensure that the team climatized to the width, especially of the pitch. So there's more to it, people. And we had discussions, but trust me, that was a bit strange. And I will say to you, Coach, I think you have lost it right there in your preparation. All right? But that's the nature of it. So, Unseen. We need to hear from Unseen, right, people? I'm going to call out Unseen. I don't know why. I'm going to call out Unseen. All right. So, Erwin St. James. 2-0. So, Erwin beat St. James 2-0. Let me give you my score at the Erwin game. I had a 3-1 victory for Erwin over St. James. So it's 2-0. Well, two clear goals. Cornwall College 3-1 over Green Pan. Wow, I got that one perfect again. So Cornwall College have a 3-1 victory over them. All right. Grangeville Black River win 2-1. I think I had that game too for a draw. Let me see where I have it. Yes, I think I have no 1-0 to Black River. I have Black River to win 1-0. So they win 2. Big game, people, that I never expected at all. Nakalva versus Petersfield. Petersfield 6-1 over Nakalva. I have Petersfield to score 4-1 over Nakalva. But 6-1. Tidy game for that. All right. Central Glenmuir, probably one of the most touted game in the day today in Lancaster Cup. Central Glenmuir. 1-1. Somebody call me out. Call me out, people. Let me see where my central game was. My central. Big up on yourself. Who want to come challenge Sandy Crest tonight? I had Central and Glenmuir for a 1-1 draw, people. That was what I had. You remember myself, Mark? Mark, Tom, and Campbell. Remember that prediction? 1-1 I said that Central is bounced. We said all believe that Central is doing well. They bounced back well after the poor start. And guess what? Central took the lead today again. Just as the first leg where Central took that lead. All right. So those were the games that I have gotten so far. I'm gonna go now to check. There's some other late scores. Let me see if I can mash that up. Monroe BB Coke. Let me see if that is the game. Monroe BB Coke, yes, it says Monroe 1, BB Coke 0. St. Mary Tech 3, Iona 1. Any other? Let me see that the ones that I have not gotten. Oh, I got some scorers now. Scorers for Dinthill. It was Giovanni Affleck got 2. Yes. Gabriel Anderson got 2. Tyrese Go got 2. And Tamish Richardson got 1. The final scores is 2-1 over Black River, 2-1 Grangeville. Yes, I've had that. So those were the other scores that I have not broadcast earlier. All right. So people, the fact of the matter is the scores came in late today. There are some games that were rained out. I think the entire scores from Zone I rained out. All right. So, and the Zone I am talking about is with what is it, Zone I again? The Taki, the St. Mary Zone. All the games, I was told, with except of the St. Mary game, was rained out. All right, people. Now, remember, tonight is just been for a review show, just for review and a little prediction. But come Monday night will be a regular show, a big show, very, very big show coming up Monday night. And remember, we're going to go down deeper into that press release as it relates to the banning of Inzud High from the Manning Cup and Kelitsai from Lancaster Cup. People, you remember that after the JC pronouncement, I said to you, there are other schools being investigated. You remember I said it? But we were just going to wait until Issa made his pronouncement. I got information a long time ago about these schools. But as I said, I will not really say a name or call a name until Issa made it public. So even though this came out, people, and it's just this morning I got the press release. So I have not done a lot, yes, in terms of my own investigation yet. I started my investigation, but information are a bit sketchy based on what I want. All right, so Sure Monday, I'll get the info. And if I can't get the info that I want, I'll be asking you. We'll make our own assumptions or judgment. Allegedly, what we believe. All right, people. So again, thank you very much for joining. I hope that this show tonight would have captured a little of what you want. It is just a Saturday night, normally just talking about the games, but because we have yet to get all the results, we have just gone through those others. But remember, I leave this with you people. Charlemont is in danger of making out through to the second round. There was a lot of talking going on, but now the boys have been separated from the men. Remember, I said last night that Charlemont has 4 games to go, and for them to at least make it as one of the best third place, we all decided on show last night that they must get a maximum or a minimum, of 15 points. And by doing that, they have to win 3 of the 4 games they had left. Now they have lost 1 of the 4. And the same team that beat them today, they will be playing them on Monday again. So they just have the weekend to prepare, to rest and to prepare for the Monday's game against Dinthill at their home. I hope that that will be an advantage for Charlemont. The fact that the field that they'll be playing is smaller. So that will cramp, that will sort of put Dinthill in a, more precarious position. So let's see what happens. But again, Clarendon College, 15-0 over Claude McKay. Nothing strange to me. Yeah? No surprise. No surprise there for me. Not a surprise in the heavens. All right? So, hopefully, everything will be on track for good. People, I'll see you on Monday night. Ensure that you join the show early. 8:30 we start on Monday night, and we have a lot to capture, so you have to come in early. All right? So, again, I want to say goodbye to my faithfuls. Goodbye to all the persons who join us late and will continue to join us. Have a pleasant